Okay, everyone, we'll get started. Thank you for attending today's seminar on the changes to BVEssentials 6.3, which is being released in the next few days. We're going to go through several points. I'm going to go through some just as slides and then dig into some parts of the program in more depth. So what we're going to look at today is what versions we're compliant with. We've made some changes to company settings, some server changes, some additions to sales orders, purchase order additions, customer additions. We've added accounts receivable, we've added a general ledger, and we've added account reconciliation. So the first few items I'm just going to show you some slides of, and then we'll dive into the new modules. So at this point, we are compatible with version 2011, which is 7.5, 2013, which is 7.6, and 2014, which is 7.7. Of course, there's no 2012 because the stage didn't release one. So we have new company set up, so you can now add salespeople, territories, and new jobs from within BVEssentials. You don't have to go back into Business Vision to do that. Okay, on the server side of things, we've added a new setup area where you can change the refresh rate. So if you're doing everything inside of BVEssentials, you really don't have to touch the refresh rate because it happens automatically. But some people are adding orders from external sources like web stores or from barcode scanned orders and things like that. So you need to change the refresh rate to pick up those orders more often than we chose as the default. And then if you do work inside of Business Vision as well, you'll have to set this as well. So you'll see here now that each section can be changed the refresh rate. So if it's only sales orders that you're adding from an external source, then you can choose the sales order one and change it from hourly to every 5 minutes or whatever. So you can choose your settings here. So for some of them, you can set refresh rate to never, like, GL history is never going to change except at year end. So you might as well set that at never until you do a year end. All right, on the sales order side of things, we've added line by line job costing. So you can now split an order between many jobs. You can set the job on the header of the order, and different than Business Vision, where we choose our job ahead of time. That way you can run work in progress reports to see what orders are out there for a particular job. But now with line by line job costing, each line can go to its own job and it overrides what's set on the header. Okay, we've added a new setting for when you delete an order. We always save those into a deleted table, but we now ask for the reason why you deleted it. So whether it's cancel or an error or whatever, you can just type that in and it gets saved with it. Purchase order, we've added job costing to the header portion. The detailed version, or like we did in the sales order, is coming in 6.4. But for now, you can receive a purchase order to a job. In purchase order still, we added the weight, so you can see the line by line weight, and that gets picked up from the inventory item, whatever's set for that unit of measure for the weight, and then give you a total weight at the bottom. That way, if you want to print your weights or even just see the weights if you're up to a large enough order to be able to place an order for weight. Okay, this one's been long asked for many, many years, ever since we put in group edit of a inventory item, allowing you to edit something for a whole whack of customers. We now allow you to highlight the customers you want to edit, pick what you want to change. So if you want to add, in my case, I chose sales order, or salesperson. So I chose a new salesperson for that customer. Back up, salesperson for that customer, and you simply hit the save button, and then all the ones you highlighted now change to that new salesperson. So if you've had one salesperson leave and a new one start, you can just simply edit them all, hit save, and now from now on the orders will go to that salesperson. All right, so just a quick look at the screen for accounts receivable. We'll go into that in more detail. Quick look at the general ledger. We'll go into that in more detail as well. And then the account reconciliation we will go into in detail.